Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6 Outback Tycoon. We're playing as Western Australia, so Premier of Western Australia. Let's see what we got going on. We got a couple graziers getting built. We got a prospector to fill in a couple mines here and there. Lighthouse, and then we're building a harbor over here, which we got to find a way to speed up in some way. So we'll keep things going for now. Our explorer suffered 47 damage. Ah, there's flight. We are still a turn away from being able to get the Great War, so we'll need to figure that out. Ooh, flight gets us a lot of gold. Looks like the only thing we can do now is electricity. We only got one turn away from that, which is fine. Oh wow, the airport started getting a whole lot of gold. You're not the one that suffered the damage, so let's go ahead and keep moving you out. Just kind of keep exploring some stuff. You probably should start getting our aerodrome and stuff like that going because of how much gold we're going to get from it. Oh, a factory. Where is your thing? Oh, it's right here. 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite Albany. Oh no, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Albany would get it. 2DI, how do you say that? Would get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fremantle would get it. Okay, so let's do a factory. Only because all these other cities will get this. And I think that's going to be helpful in the grand scheme of things. We obviously won't do a factory everywhere, but I think there is going to be fine. Grazier. Guess we'll come down here and stick something in this little spot. Fisher, let's go and hook up the crabs. You're the one that took the damage. Okay, fine. Just keep moving around. I'm not too worried about it. If we lose you, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we've done quite a bit of exploration. I'm not sure where the gold mines are for that other boost, but that's all right. So one more turn, and we can take start going on with Great War stuff. In fact, there's the boost to Great War. The Great War afflicts the continent of Europe, and our mother country of Britain has been thrown into that fray. We'll send troops to lend our support. So we now initiate the AIF project in any of your cities. Each such contribution you make to the war effort will enhance your state's standing in our nation, earning you 10 gold per turn. That's pretty significant. Oh, well, we get even more production towards that as well, which I think, in the grand scheme of things, we're going to be really focusing on that as much as we can. Still okay with that. Still okay with this bonus here, although we will swap over to the Trans-Australian Railway at some point. So I think this is okay. So we get another settler. Where do we put you? A lot of spaces way down here. It's going to take us a while to get there, though. There's a lot of good mercury and stuff, luxury resources. I'm actually okay with this spot right here. It's not too bad. Let's see if you can get down there alive. You're going to travel most of the way within our stuff, so that's going to be fine. Alright, Prospector, let's go ahead and get you down here and get some stuff built up. You have already picked that down, so let's come here between these two and put a Outback station. You're our other explorer. Guess keep filling in some of this gap. It's going to annoy me having that one little spot there. Build a research lab can get us the radio, which gets us seaside resorts. Gets us more gold. Start working on advanced flight a little bit. See if we can get one of those down here soonish. Obviously the bank is good. Seaport's good. Anything at this point, we've got 15 turns left. Anything at this point that's going to get us gold, I think is going to be what we want to go for. So let's start working on the bank, I guess. It takes a lot of turns to get these, though. Actually, Cost us 580 gold to buy that one, which we'll have that soonish. Your housing's actually almost capped. That's interesting. Pop a neighborhood down, but it's going to take up a spot. A seaport would get us more housing, but man, there's no way we can wait 12 turns on that. That's crazy. University gets us more housing, but I think we're coming to the end of our production stuff. Maybe start working on the AIF training. I think that's actually exactly what we should do. And as soon as this factory comes in, you'll get some more production that way, so that's going to help us a lot. Perth is starving? Really? It looks like it's fine now. So if we go back over to the culture stuff. So we just got the Great War of the Boost was just an automatic thing, which is fine. And this one will come in at 53 turns. Okay, well, that's fine. We could jump off of this now and hope that we find a natural wonder somewhere. This just gets us a lot more gold for things. We have to build an airstrip to get that boost. So we'll start working on that. I think there's going to be some good stuff there. Got to figure out where we want to put an airstrip. And who builds the airstrip? Let's see. The prospector. Okay, so once this guy finishes building that, maybe we can stick a couple airstrips down. That might not be too bad. Looks fine. You're still taking forever to build your harbor. Seems the previous encounters with outsiders were negative. Explorer will not be able to move this turn. Alright, so I guess we keep filling in some more spots with Outback stations at this point. Alright, there's nothing else to explore this way. Guess we can move you down to here. See if we can get you healed back up again. Alright. Workshop would be good. Although the AIF training is probably what we want to do here. Get that 10 gold per turn. That shipyard's good too. We can buy one of these things. We're not going to need the housing. Shipyard we can buy at 580 gold. Yeah, it's just over on the AIF training. Again, once this factory kicks in, that'll help that a lot. I guess it would be better to build these Outback stations on the hills than as opposed to mines, so let's go ahead and prioritize that. Much later, we understood it to be a grave insult to the clan. Has returned to the nearest city of Geraldton. Okay, and that was the one that needed to be healed up anyway. Let's go ahead and pop that because it's going to annoy me anyway. Let's go ahead and put that there. You can go ahead and come down to, I guess, this hill since we already got a guy going to that hill. Let's go ahead and put a mine here. It's going to give us a couple gold. It's good. Whales. Just hooked up the whales for sure. More luxuries. Alrighty. Albany here. Your housing is going to be fine. AIF training is going to be kind of slow for you. Still purchase that workshop to get us a little more production. But again, once we get this thing, that'll help Albany. So just keep working on these. Let's get these going wherever we can. At least one round of them, I think, is going to be fine. Really get that gold return coming in. Oh, you went back to that city, but you decided you still had your move order. That's interesting. You are still coming down here somewhere. I actually think it was right there where that guy is at. So, guess we'll just keep moving down this direction. You want to trade Wells for Mercury and give me some gold. You know what? Let's do it. I will take your gold, Mr. Koala people. Ah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's spend that wisely. You can go ahead and buy the bank, which obviously compounds itself into more gold as well. I think that's a good idea. Let's buy the bank, and can we buy another, like, grazier down here? Yes. Let's go and get one of those down here for this area. Perth. Okay, you need... Oof, power plant would be good. Again, just to help all these other cities produce more. We still need an aerodrome somewhere. So it's only going to take a turn. Let's just go ahead and plop one of these down somewhere. We're going to move out this way. Alright, you can go ahead and keep on moving down this direction. Alright, Prospector. We need you to put an airfield down somewhere. I'm kind of thinking over here. Let's move that direction.
A people without the knowledge
Nice.
of their past, history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots.
It's a pretty good one. So that gave us the boost of conservation, which let's go ahead and finish that off. Alright, Grazier. Let's go hook up these sheep. And then we can put some Outback stations around here. Alright, I guess the only thing we got is the radio. And then we're into future techs. Yeah, we definitely want the hangar. Still that power plant's still looming there. Plus the fact that you can build AIF trainings in 3 turns. Let's work on the hangar. I think we just need to start working on the things that give us gold per turn. Man, 68. This is insane. You have to be, what, over 1,000 gold per turn? I don't know how. This is crazy. You're gonna move over to here. You're gonna move over to there. Keep plugging those in. Because everybody's doing something that they should be doing at the moment, so let's keep it moving. So that guy's eventually going to be able to sneak around here, so let's just kind of get to the coast and then start making our way up northwest. So there's World War II stuff. We can also go for the national parks. Yeah, that's not really... I don't know if that's really what we want, although that 2 gold from fishing boat improvements is pretty significant. Let's keep working on aerial services. Yeah, just keep filling this stuff in. Well, we don't have enough people to work all of it right now, but as we continue to grow, hopefully it'll help us. You got a lot of pop that you're available to grow into. Still need more amenities for you down here, huh? Ten turns remaining. This is crazy. Alright, you can go ahead and build an airstrip right here. It's going to heal up a little bit. Go ahead and hook that up. Beautiful exterior conceals a tiny venomous harpoon. Wow, 63 damage. That's a lot. Let's go back and fill in this gap, I guess. You are still moving down this direction. I guess we could settle on the bananas. It's probably fine. Settle over here. So we're right next to the mercury. Settle over here, also next to the mercury. Cotton. Actually, I'm starting to like that a little bit better. Oof, it's going to take you forever to get there. So we got one airfield. We probably should get another one down somewhere. It looks like over here. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that spot. Alrighty. Your housing is completely capped right now. 400 gold to get you a sewer, so we can get that next turn. So, I guess we just keep working on the AIF training for now. Same for you. I mean, commercial hubs, aerodromes, all that stuff would be really good. But I can't imagine that's going to be more than the 10 gold per turn we get from the AIF training. Naturalist. Can either single resort or a single national park to increase gold per turn. Huh. Wonder how much the national park would give us. Or if we even have a spot to put one. Like maybe down here with this jungle and stuff, or up, I don't know. Or we can put a single seaside resort, which gives us like 6 gold per turn. Obviously, commercial hub gets us gold. Actually, we can get 6 gold per turn from that just by plopping one of these down up here. Let's start with that. That's going to be pretty significant. Two movement points this turn. Really? That's a bit rough. Actually, you know what? Prospector, where'd you go? You should actually probably hook up this guy right here. I'm sure we'll get some gold from that as well. So we're already into future tech at this point, which is irrelevant. So really just, it's there for there. No, nothing to do with that. Alright, Prospector, or not Prospector, Grazier. Guess head down this direction, start hooking up some of these. Actually think we could use another Prospector to hook up some of this stuff. That's not mine. This one would be mines. It's coal. Let's go ahead and do that, because I think that's going to be very valuable. I'm not sure what this one would be. Oil. Pastures and outback stations. Farm, plantation, lumber mills. Oh, you do the oil well. Okay, so you can do both of those. That's going to be fine. We're running out of civics, too. Guess passenger liners. World War II is going to start here next turn. It's going to boost our AIF training up quite a bit. Market gets us 3 gold for 1 turn of production. I think that's going to be perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't know if there's any... I can't imagine there's much that we can gain from the exploration. I mean, there's occasional, you know, the 300 gold and stuff like that, but it's not a lot. Is there anything else I want to move around? We still got the hangar, 5 turns on that. It's very costly to get these, but it's getting us 10 gold per turn each time. Harbor in 2 turns is going to be fine. Well, I think we're going to put a cut in here. We probably have at least maybe 1 more episode, maybe 2. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in these last few turns. Obviously, getting the World War II stuff will boost up all of our AIF trainings quite a bit. So maybe it makes a difference. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again. Thank you, and goodbye.